All right. We're going to start first. I'm going to lit my candle today. Many reasons to lit my candle with you. And my healing candle that also is going to all the people they are dealing with any kind of pain, physically, mentally, any kind of pain. And I just want to send light and lightness and understanding. I want to say that at this moment, this light also goes to all those people in Florida and where the direction of Milton, this hurricane is going, just to slow down and give it a chance to other people that were not as lucky. And after the hurricane goes, the aftermath is not as bad as we are all thinking is happening now. So just light for all of them. And light to us. All right. Sitting comfortably. This is Sukhasana. And remember to modify if you need to. Just the goal here is to sit comfortably, and means that we're not fighting with the hips, with the knees, with the ankles, with the spine, with the shoulders. Just try to adapt and modify your position, softening the shoulders and elbows, and just lift from the chest. That's the neutral spine. And guide the chin slightly back and then towards the sternum. Lower the gaze towards the floor or close your eyes. Slightly engage the core to keep the spine stable and strong. Now let's all begin to bring the focus in within towards the breath. Let's allow the breath to be felt and experienced within the body and outside our bodies. Taking the moment to notice the air gently caressing the inner walls of the nostrils, the throat. Watch the air moving down to the chest, inside of the lungs, and notice the chest expanding out with every inhale. And notice how the chest releases as we push the air out. Going a little bit down below the navel, the abdomen. Feel the inhalation ballooning the belly out. And as you exhale, notice how the abdomen sinks into the spine as the air is getting pushed out again from the lungs, through the throat, and out through the nostrils. Feel the breath. Begin to slow it down to modify the natural pattern of your breathing as you make the inhales and exhales to become a little bit deeper and longer. Subtle, soft, and relaxed. Take a moment to engage Ujjayi breathing if you are comfortable with the Ujjayi practice. With the next inhale, please sweep the arms out and up. Lift the chin slightly up. Reach through the fingertips, spine nice and long. Exhale, arms down, hands down, chin to your chest. Shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Nice long spine. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, soften the shoulders, elbows, reach hands. Release the hands towards the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Open the throat, look up. Exhale, chin down as you lower the hands towards the chest. Shoulders up, back, and down. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Look up. And exhale, chin to the chest, hands down, shoulders up, back, and down. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. Hands to your knees. Rock the head, rock the chin from shoulder to shoulder. Slowly return the head back through center. Lift the chin up. Rotate the head to the right, to the chest. Inhale, left and up. Exhale to the right, to the chest. And left and up. And keep moving gently. 2 or 3 more rounds, same direction. Gently warming up the muscles surrounding your cervical spine. Linking the breath with the movement. One last round. And next time the chin comes into your chest, reverse the movement. Inhale to the right and up. Exhale to the left and down. Same direction, please. 2 or 3 more rounds. One last rotation. And gently bring the head back to neutral position. Guide the chin slightly back and towards the chest, holding position. Keep the breath flowing. And slowly bring the head back to neutral. Relax your elbows by your rib cage. Bring the hands to the side. Place the palms to your shoulders. And let's make circles with your elbows. And notice that the movement is coming from the joints of your shoulders. Notice also your shoulder blades coming along as you rotate. The movement of your shoulder blades, which is very important to keep those shoulder blades and muscles surrounding there mobilized, going into the opposite direction. Rib cage also is moving. And then slowly bring the arms out and down towards the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. Relax your wrist and your hands, and we're going to float the arms to the side and all the way up and overhead. Notice my shoulders and my elbows are soft and relaxed. And let's move as we exhale, going out to the side, flexing and extending the wrist as we lower the hands down towards the floor. Shoulders up, back, and down. Arms to the side in T. Bring the arms forward, hands forward, interlace the fingers, turn the palms away, round the spine, chin in, belly in, holding position, and let's get stretch those muscles in the back of the rib cage and the muscles around the shoulder blades. Take a nice inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, bring the hands up to the sky, and release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. Right hand down towards the floor, left arm up to the sky. Flex the elbows and reach through the right side of the torso, going to the right and back through center. Left hand down, inhale, arm up, and exhale, reach, going the torso to the left. Right arm up, right hand down. Again, left arm up, exhale, press through your left hip and the spine moves to the right. Inhale up and exhale down. Right arm, go out and up. Press to the right hip and exhale, move the spine to the left. Right arm up, hand down. One more time each side. Left arm, inhale, reach, create space. Exhale, flex, and spine goes to the right. Back through center, left round. Right arm goes out to the side and up. Press your right hip and move the spine to the left. And back through center, release the right hand down, both shoulders up. Back and down, arms overhead, twisting to the right, from the waist up, exhale, left hand down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Look to your right shoulder. Exhale, bring the chin to your left. Inhale, move the chin to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. And return back through center. Spine, head, arms down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. Twist to the left, right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, look over to your left shoulder. Exhale, rotate the head to the right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, left. Right. Inhale, left. And spine, head back through center all the way down. Shoulders up, back and down, hands behind you, and do the crossing of the legs. Some windshield wiper movement here. And dropping two. I'm going to sit now facing to the front of the mat and keep your blanket handy. Okay, keep your blanket handy because we're going to use to protect the knees later. But first, let's come from a seated position with the feet wide as your hips and your wrists under your shoulders, fingertips facing to the front. Let's work on the strengthening the back muscles, and we open the front of the shoulders and the chest. So relax your shoulders, flex the elbows, and then straighten the elbows and lift the hips and look up. Don't drop the head back, please. Keep it neutral. Exhale, flex the elbows, release, sit bones down. Inhale, press, extend the elbows and lift the pelvis and the hips. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, press and open. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift, look up and down. Two more. Inhale, press and up. Flex and lower, last one. Inhale, lift the pelvis, look up. And exhale, down. Now bring the sole of the feet together. Hands to your feet, relax your shoulders, elbows, wrists, chin to your chest. Take a moment. Use your breath. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, guide the thighs and the knees together. Bring the feet to one side, and let's come to tabletop position. So here's the time to use your blanket to protect your knees. I mean, even if you don't have knee issues, I suggest you to have an extra padding there to prevent future issues. So here, from tabletop position with the wrist right under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Let's work the spine, mobilizing into the cat-cow Chakravakasana. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin in, belly in. Inhale, arch and look forward. And exhale, round into the cat. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, round, belly in, chin in. Inhale, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round, move the hips to the heels, relax. Bring them down by your side, relax your wrists, your shoulders, your elbows, and place your forehead towards the floor or towards the block. If you cannot reach the mat with your forehead, just bring the floor closer to your forehead by placing the block underneath you. We're going to work into rabbit pose to stretch the back of the neck, but be gentle with this movement. From the forehead, we lift the hips, rocking to the crown of the head. And exhale, slide the hands to your feet as you sink the hips to the heels. Inhale, heels up, rock forward to the crown of the head. Exhale, down to the heels. Inhale, lift the hips, rock into the crown of the head. And exhale, down, hold it here, relax shoulders and elbows. Take a moment here. If you can touch the floor or the block, rock your head gently from side to side. And from here, bring the hands forward. Let's come to tabletop position. So tuck the toes under. Hug your belly, hug your spine with your belly. Activate the core. Again, wrist under the shoulders, tuck the toes under. Inhale, lift the knee, few inches of the mat. Activate the muscles of the spine, the muscles of the back, the muscles of the belly, the sides muscles. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale, straighten, downward dog. Chin to your chest, heels up, heels down towards the floor, shoulders away from your ears. Now inhale, heels up, knees down, tabletop. Keep your left hand down, keep your right knee down, right arm forward, left leg goes back. Holding position. Activate the belly. Activate the muscles of your left arm, your left leg. Breathe. Hand down, knee down, and relax your left wrist and relax your elbows as we come to child's pose. 3 rounds of breath. Deep breath. Moving slowly to tabletop. Again, tuck the toes under, hug your rib cage, hug your spine, pick up the knee, few inches, activate the belly, the core, the muscle of the spine. Breathe, don't drop the head. Hold in position, few inches off the mat, 90-degree angle, the knees and the heels. Breathe. Inhale, straighten, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Heels towards the floor, chin to your chest, shoulders away from the ears. Nice long spine. Take a nice inhale. And exhale, heels up, knees down to table. Extend the right leg back. The left arm goes forward. Activate the muscles of your right arm. Activate the muscles of your right leg. Breathe. Hand down, knee down. Move the hips, bring the arms down by your side again. Relax your shoulders, wrist, elbows, hands, forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Take a moment. Release any tension or tightness you might have in your arms, your hands, and your wrists. Bring the arms forward, come to tabletop position. This time, elbows, forearms down, interlace the fingers, tuck the toes under. Let's work with this gentle inversion, but at the same time, strengthening the upper spine, the muscles of the arms, and the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, straighten the legs, crown of the head towards the floor, heels towards the mat. Keep the breath flowing. Couple more round of breath. Heels up, knees down towards the floor, top of the feet flatten the mat, separate the hands, press the palms against the mat, lift the elbows, hands under the shoulders, tabletop, move the hips to the heel, child's pose, bring the arms down by your side, relax shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands. Breathe. Moving the hands forward. Now remove the blanket, please, from your mat. We're going to alternate between cobra and plank position. A lot of core work today. So have your elbows and your forearms again down towards the floor. I'm going to give you two options here. So you can do the plank, supported plank with the knees not under the hips, but slightly back. You tuck the toes under and then you lift so your shoulders are above, so you're not lifting. You want to have the hips in line with your shoulder. That's one. You can keep the knees off the mat if you want to challenge yourself. Whatever you are, don't drop the head and keep focusing your attention in your breath. If you have your knees up, lower the knees down, top of the feet flat on the mat, guide the hips and the pelvis towards the floor, relax your chest towards the floor, and have your hands by your rib cage. Chin in, elbows are pointing up to the sky, hands under the rib by your rib cage, legs and feet together. From here, as we come into cobra, keep your chin in, don't lead with the chin. Inhale, hands are there for support only, lift and up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift into the cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up and hold. Hold in your cobra. See if you can lift the hands off the mat. Activate those muscles on the spine, surrounding the spine. Take a nice inhale. Hands towards the floor, lift the pelvis, bend the knees, move the hips to child's pose, relax shoulders, elbows, take a break. Breathe in and out. This was round number 1 of that sequence between cobra and plank position. The goal is to strengthen those muscles that belongs to the core. Moving to table. Again, forearms, elbows down. Modify the position for your plank with the knees down and the toes tucked, holding there, activating the core, or knees off the floor. Keep the breath flowing so you are really engaging the core, the abdominal muscles, the side muscles along your both waist, the back muscles. Keep breathing, please. And lower the knees down, lower the chest, lower everything down. Hands by your rib cage and just release the forehead towards the floor. Take a few rounds of breath there. Take a moment and breathe. Now legs and feet together. Chin in, elbows by your rib cage when you're ready. The palms are there for support. So all the movement, all the engagement come from the muscles to inhale and lift the chest and the head off the floor. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. Inhale, lift and hold. See if you can lift the hands off the mat. Keep your neck neutral and keep the breath moving. Hands down, press the palms, lift the knees, the hips, lift the hips and the belly and move to child's pose. Relax shoulders, elbows. Breathe through this. Moving to table, and then bring the right hip to the mat. In my case, I'm going to be on my right side. So here, again, forearm and right elbow right under the shoulder. Both legs are straight in line. Now the left leg goes over to your right leg. You can use your left hand for support here. We're going to activate the right side of the core now. So from here, we're going to lift the hip off the mat. And if you like, you can use both hands for support, or you can have your left arm up to the sky just to challenge yourself a little bit more. But we're not just hanging out here. We're bringing the hip and the waist towards the spine. Breathe here. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly in, control. Release the hip down, release the hand down. Now rotate into your belly. Open the legs wide as your mat. Hands under the shoulders, elbows pointing up. Keep the forehead down. Inhale, press through the hips and pelvis, lift the feet, maybe the knees or maybe the thighs up. Holding position. Activating those glutes and hip muscles and lower back muscles. Keep breathing. Keep lifting. Couple more breaths. And exhale down, down, down towards the floor. Press the palms against the mat. Lift the chest, lift the pelvis, bend the knees. Child's pose, relax your lower back. Take a few rounds of breath. And lift the chest. And now I'm going to go on my left side with the elbow under your left shoulder, leg straight in line with your hip, and then legs, top leg, cross it over to your left leg. Again, you can use the hand for support, or you just activate the muscles and then lift and holding position. And keep moving the waist up. Breathe. One more round. And slowly down. Roll over to your belly. Extend the legs. Have your feet wide as your mat. Now, this time, elbows out, each hand on top of each hand, forehead to the hands. Keep the forehead down. Press the pelvis and the hips against the floor. Activate lower back muscles, glutes, and lift the legs, holding position. One more breath. Exhale, feet down, hands under the shoulders. Press, lift the chest, the pelvis, bend the knees. Child's pose. Take a nice break here. Relax your lower back, your shoulders. Breathe through this. And from child's pose, come to table. From table, tuck the toes under, press into downward dog, and then walk your hands towards your feet. So I'm going to go back to the back of my mat. And so we're going to remain with the feet wide as the hips and the hands towards the floor, relaxing the spine. Just keep your knees slightly bent. Just stretch the spine. Breathing in and out. And from here, slowly, let's round the spine, heavy arms, heavy head, find all the way up to standing in Samastiti. Now the feet are wide as the hips, hands to the heart, soften the shoulders, lift the chest. And again, bring the attention to your breath. And then rocking into the toes, heels up, hands down by your hips. Heels down, bend the knees, move the hips back, chair pose, Ardha Utkatasana. Inhale, straighten, hands down, rocking forward. Heels down, flex, exhale, lower chair pose. Lift the chest, you're not leaning forward. Keep the hips down. Inhale, straighten the legs, coming into the toes. Heels down, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, arms by your hips, heels up. Exhale, heels down, flexing down. Inhale, straighten, hands by your hips, lift. Exhale, lower hands and hold in position. Lift the chest. Notice the muscles surrounding the spine. Engage those muscles. Engage the belly. Belly into the spine. Keep lowering the hips. Activate those quads. Breathing in and out. Inhale, straighten the legs. Arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive, Uttanasana. Hands towards the floor. Relax your neck. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head, come back to standing position, Samasthiti, hands to the heart. Concentrating back in lengthening the breath in both directions, please. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, flex into cactus arms, chair pose, open the chest. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands to the heart. Exhale, flex, open and lower into your chair. Inhale, straighten, hands, Anjali Mudra. Exhale, flex, open and lower. Inhale, straighten, hands together. Exhale, flex, open the chest into cactus. Inhale, straighten, hands to the heart. Exhale, flex, open and hold. Again, lift the upper spine, engage the belly, engage those muscles surrounding the spine and lower, and going deeper into your chair pose. Keep the belly activated. And slowly inhale, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Swan dive, fold forward, relax the hands. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Inhale, rounding the spine, one vertebra at a time. Let's all come back to Samasthiti. Hands to the heart, reconnect back with your deep breath. Now inhale, arms overhead. As you exhale, flex the knees, swoop down forward and down by your hips, open the chest. Inhale, straighten the legs, swoop down forward and up, nice long spine. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and reach as you have a nice spacing between each vertebrae. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, reach and arms overhead. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, extend arms overhead. Keep the arms up and then flex the knee. Relax your shoulders. Activate the upper muscles, the middle part of the muscle in the back, and all the way down. Go deeper into your chair pose. Soften your hands and your shoulders. We're working upper spine, middle back, and lower back, all the way the spine. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Swan dive, release, let go. Good job, everybody. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head, slowly. Come all the way up to standing, shoulders back and down. Hands into the heart. Reconnect back with your breath. And lower the hands down by your hips. So I'm going to be facing now my screen with the feet wider than the hips. So let's work different muscles of the hips and the quads again here. So from here, arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips, shoulders back and down. Drop the shoulders so they're not like up to the ears, back and down. And exhale, flex the knee, flex the elbow, hands down. Inhale, arms out and up, straighten the legs and reach through the fingertips. Exhale, sweep the arms out and down. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, straighten and up. Two more, exhale, flex and down. Inhale, arms overhead. One time, exhale, lower and hands to your knees, relax your shoulder, holding position. Breathe. With the chest, the spine, the belly, everything is containing the torso. You are working also strengthening those hip muscles. Inhale, slowly straighten and reach. Now arms overhead, hands to the heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, flex the knee, cactus arms open. Inhale, straighten into the heart. Exhale, down and open. Inhale, straighten and into the heart. Exhale, down and open. And straighten into the heart. Exhale, down and hold. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms overhead, arms out, down towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down, hands to the heart, reconnect back with the breath. And slowly lower the hands down by your hips. Rotate the feet to parallel, flex the right knee, right foot comes to meet your left foot. Take a few rounds of breath again here. Lengthening the inhales and the exhales to slow it down. And lower the hands down by your hips. So standing in the back of the mat, please, everybody. Inhale, reach with the arms overhead. Nice long spine. The belly goes in, the chin goes in. And as you exhale, you fall forward into Uttanasana. From here, walk your hands to the front of the mat. Lower the knees down, table. Bring the feet for one side and the hips to one side and the opposite side. And let's come to the front of the mat. Let's have a farmer's pose first to round the spine, draw the chin in. And lift the head, lift the chest. A little bit more core work here with the feet wide as your hips. Arms forward. Notice my shoulders back and down. Lean slightly back and then lift the feet up. Tap the floor with the fingertips and heels down. Arms up into Navasana, boat pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift and lower the fingers. Lower the heels, arms parallel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep engaging the core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold. Breathe. Bring the sole of the feet together, knees out, relax the spine, and just crown of the head is pointing towards the floor. Take a moment. And lift the head, lift the chest, and guide the knees again wide as your hips and so your feet. Again, lean slightly back, belly, back muscles engage, and we're going to repeat again. Inhale, lift the feet, fingers down. Exhale, lower the feet and hands up. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower, keep the core engaged. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Up. Down. Direct the attention back to the spine. Down, one more. Up and hold. Bring the sole of the feet together, knees out, round the spine, crown of the head towards the feet. Take a moment, release the neck. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, and have the feet wide as your hips. Now with the hands to your knees, round the spine, and then place the left elbow under your left shoulder, right elbow under your right shoulder. So from here, palms down, and then lift the chest, activate the core, feet up in 90-degree angle. From here, straighten the legs. Inhale, exhale, flex the knee, knees over the hips. Inhale, straighten, lower, lift it more. Flex the knee, 90-degree angle. Inhale, straighten, lower a little bit more. Flex the knee, 90-degree angle. Inhale, straighten and lower a little bit more. Inhale, flex the knee, 90-degree. Inhale, straighten and hover. Engage the core, lift the chest, keep the breath flowing. Flex the knee, feet down, lift the hips, move the hips to the heels, and then release the upper spine, the neck towards the floor, rock your head from side to side. So now you are lying down with the knees bent, with the arms in T position, gently moving the neck from side to side. Now bring the head back through center, bring the hands down by your heels. Feet are wide as your hips and chin slightly tucked in into your chest. Come on to Viparapita and bridge pose 2 again. Activate the core muscles. Inhale, pick up the lower back pelvis and lift into high bridge. And exhale down in control with exhale. Inhale high into the bridge. Exhale down towards the floor in control. Inhale, pick up the lower back, middle back, high bridge. Exhale, in control, down, down, down. Inhale, lift into your high bridge. Slowly down towards the mat. One more. Inhale, lift and hold. Keep the chin in. Keep pushing through the hips and the pelvis up to the sky. Keep activating those muscles and the glutes. Notice the lower back muscles super strong. Stabilizing there. Take a nice inhale, hips up, and in control, very slowly, one vertebra at a time, we're going to go down towards the mat. From here, hug your thighs into the chest, stretch your lower back, take a moment, and just breathe here. And release. Now bring the right foot down and the left foot on top of your right thigh. From here, grab from the hamstring or the shin, IT band stretch, shin in. Use your breath, slowly start the slowing down, getting ready for Shavasana, doing some stretches after all that strengthening work we did from the beginning of the session. So slowly time to stretch the joints, the muscles, ligaments, and tendons. And breathing in and out. Release the right foot down. Let's come into half happy baby. Grab the outside of your left foot with your left hand or the outside of the ankle, wherever you can reach, and guide the left thigh outside of your left side of your rib cage. Just breathe here. And guide the thigh again. Now straighten the legs, hamstring stretch, holding from the ankle or the back of the calf muscle. Breathe through this. Now extend your right leg back, flex your left knee, place the right foot on top of your right thigh with your right hand outside of your left knee and the left arm in T. Let's take an inhalation here and exhale, guide the left knee towards the right into your twist. Hold and breathe. Slowly return back through center. Keep the left foot down, right foot on top of your left thigh. So holding from the hamstring of the shin. IT band stretch now on the right side and the right hip. Just breathe through this. Lower the left foot down, half happy baby, holding from the outside of your right foot or the ankle. Guide the right thigh outside of the right side of your rib cage, and keep working in opening and breathing. And then guide the thighs straight in line with your hip and holding from the hamstring or the ankle, hamstring stretch on the right leg. Straighten your left leg, flex the right knee and right foot on top of your left thigh. Right arm in T, left hand outside of your right knee. Take a nice inhale and exhale, twist to the left as you guide the right knee towards the floor. Hold and breathe. Gently undo the twist. Right foot down, left foot down. Pick up the pelvis, the hips into bridge. Align your spine. Slowly lower down towards the floor. Feet off the mat. Full happy baby. And release. Have your legs wide and rotate the ankles in one direction. Pointing to the opposite direction. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Bring the sole of the feet together, knees out, and then relax your pelvic floor, hands to your abdomen, belly breathing, relax glutes, muscle of your hips, inner thighs, groins, pelvic floor, everything is soft as you breathe through the belly, in and out, in and out, in and out. Slowly bring the thighs and the knees in. Walk the feet wide as the mat, arms in T position. Let's do some windshield wiper movement, rotating the head into the opposite directions where your legs are going. Moving slowly. Return the head back through center. Straighten both legs to both corners of the mat. Turn the feet out and guide the arms somewhere in between hips and shoulders, palms facing up. Make any adjustment you may need before settling into our final pose, Shavasana. So make sure you are super comfy. It's not more holding tensions. Work on that. So you're lying down in your back. Just take a moment here to be aware of your body, especially the back line of the body. Notice the back of the head in touch with the mat. Going a little bit deeper down, notice the gentle arch on your cervical spine. And then going down, notice the back of the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the back of your rib cage. All that, and as the back of the arms and the top of your hands, everything is in touch with the floor. Be aware of the gentle arch of your lumbar spine. And then going a little bit down, notice the back of the hips, the sacrum, the glutes, the quads, all in touch with the mat. Then there is gentle arching on the back of both knees, very small space. But as we go down, we can notice the calf muscle in touch with the floor. Little space beneath your ankles, and then the heels are touching the floor as well. Feel the air and the sole of the feet going up to the toes and the top of the feet, top of the ankles, shins, knees, thighs, hips, pelvis. Notice the belly sinking down, softening with all other internal organs. Feel the chest and rib cage ballooning out with every inhale. Notice the front of the shoulders, the anterior part of the arms, biceps, triceps, wrist and palms. Going into the throat, relaxing the jaw, the chin, the lips, the tongue, the nose, the temples, ears, eyeballs, eyelids, eyelashes, eyebrows, forehead, and the crown chakra. Front and back of the body is sinking down inch by inch. It's like you're melting down as you feel safe, as Mother Earth receives you, as you let go and surrender into a deep, deep and sweet rest. Now please begin to bring the awareness back to the body, gently deepening the breath and rocking the head, bringing some movement to the fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Moving slowly, gently, rocking your head, Bringing the hands overhead to pointed toes to create space again in between each vertebrae. Take a nice deep inhalation there. And as you exhale, bend the knees and hug yourself tight, 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 and roll over to right side in fetal position and hold it there for a few rounds of breath. Don't rush. We're going to find ourselves all seated, but this moment, take a little bit few rounds of breath in fetal position. And the head comes last. Let's all find ourselves seated comfortably. And if you want to join me today in repeating the mantra, Om Namo Namaha, it's a friendly reminder of not getting attached to feelings, emotions, maybe some material object of a person, any attachment that instead of provoking the feeling of freedom, a lightness, is creating all the opposite. Just find that specific feeling or emotion today you want to let go, at least for today. And remember to inhale deeply before repeating the mantra. And repeat after me, please. Om Namo Namaha. Exhale. Om Namo Namaha. 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 I let go. I let go and I surrender. This body is not mine. These thoughts and feelings are not mine. Have the power to let go and to surrender. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sending peace and light for all those who are suffering today in Florida and around the world. And I thank you very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.